Once upon a time, there was a little girl. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood because of her red cloak. One day, her mother gave her a basket and said, "Take this to your grandmother, but be careful and don't talk to strangers in the forest." Little Red Riding Hood said, "Okay, Mum," and set off. On her way, Little Red Riding Hood met the big bad wolf. The wolf asked her, "Where are you going, little girl?" Little Red Riding Hood said, "I'm going to my grandmother's house." The wolf then asked, "Where is your grandmother's house?" Little Red Riding Hood replied, "At the end of the forest, near the big oak tree." The wolf reached the grandmother's house before Little Red Riding Hood and pretended to be her grandmother by lying in bed. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived, she noticed that her grandmother looked different. "Grandmother, why are your ears so big?" she asked. The wolf replied, "To hear you better, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood asked, "Grandmother, why are your eyes so big?" The wolf replied, "To see you better, my dear." Finally, Little Red Riding Hood asked, "Grandmother, why are your teeth so big?" The wolf said, "To eat you better," and tried to grab Little Red Riding Hood. Luckily, a woodcutter heard the commotion and came in, scaring the wolf away. Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother were saved. Little Red Riding Hood learned to never talk to strangers and to always listen to her mother. Kids, what did we learn from this story? We should never talk to strangers and always pay attention to what our family tells us. See you in the next adventure.